Alright guys, it is Wednesday, April 20th, 2022 at 5:17 a.m. Alright guys, let's start with a verse of the day from dailyverses.net. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew 6:33. Alright, let's start with my Twitter page. I just recently harvested lettuce from my garden, so I'm really happy about that. I got it set in the fridge and everything, rinsed it, and set to go. So, harvested a little bit of lettuce from all the lettuce heads that I have in my garden. Alright, let's go to the news. Alright, hepatitis cases detected in children in Europe and the US. Hepatitis cases detected, acute hepatitis or liver inflammation, among children was first reported in the UK last week. So, that's kind of spooky. Also from NWS Sacramento, gusty winds are forecast tomorrow morning and Thursday morning. Be sure to secure any loose outdoor objects and drive with caution in around high-profile vehicles. Down branches, weakened trees are also possible. Gusty winds for parts of California. It says loose objects may blow around, power outages are possible from down branches and weakened trees, difficult driving for high-profile vehicles. Timing Wednesday morning to Thursday morning. Winds, south winds 15 to 30 miles an hour, and gusts up to 35 to 45 miles an hour. In California, Sacramento, Chico, Reading, and Modesto. So please have a heads up if you live in that region. Alright. Just scrolling, seeing what news I can share. Alright, so over 100 former students and staff from a New Jersey high school have been diagnosed with brain tumors. Now environmentalists are trying to determine a possible link between that school and the tumors. So over 100 New Jersey students and staff members have been linked to tumors in that school. Now that's pretty spooky. Please pray for those people in that New Jersey school. Also, from Daily Mail US, we have 3 U.S. Navy sailors found dead on USS George Washington. So 3 unrelated deaths. Sailor deaths reported on USS George Washington. Sailors Natasha Huffman, Mikhail Sharp, and 3rd unnamed crewman, all assigned to the USS George Washington, died in separate incidents, but they have been found dead recently. So that's pretty sad to hear. Alright, so let's take a look now at strange sounds. We have, as I had just talked about, COVID-related mysterious outbreak of liver disease or hepatitis in kids spread to the UK, US. Officials said it is not linked to vaccine, but always forget to talk about the jab immunodeficiency syndrome. So all these children in the UK and Europe with these liver disease. Also, huge waves from Meadow tsunami wreaks havoc in Bushehr, Iran. So a lot of damage near the ocean in Iran due to the Meadow tsunami. Next, we have the EU to impose full embargo on Russian oil next week. This will send prices above $185 a barrel, according to JP Morgan. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but the possibility of the prices rising in gas is there again. Alright, it says Germany industry fears immediate Russian gas ban. German business and unions are joining forces in opposition, warning that an immediate natural gas ban for Russia would have a severe negative impact on industry and the jobs. So, that's happening. Also, the UK energy executives tell MPs that fuel poverty will crush households into debt in England. So that is quite sad. Please pray for the people of England, all having to do with all this gas and lack of gas and having to pay for all that stuff. I'll leave you guys the links to these articles so you guys can check out these stories. Alright, next, Johnny Depp testifies against his ex-wife Amber Heard. Johnny Depp on the stand says the allegations are heinous and that he's never struck any woman in his life, and that I pretty much believe him because growing up looking at all these Johnny Depp movies and all this stuff, I never heard anything bad about him. Actually, he was the opposite. He would donate most of his time to children hospitals and trying to help people. So I believe Johnny Depp. And I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Amber Heard, but I'll leave you guys a link to the story as well, so you guys can check out what's happening with Johnny Depp. Alright, next. Russia sets new deadline for Mariupol surrender. Ukraine troops there facing the last days, if not hours. Russia has set a new ultimatum for surrender in the battered city of Mariupol, where Ukrainian forces are reportedly hundreds of civilians are holed up in the Astroval steel plant, potentially facing their last days, if not hours. One Ukrainian commander said, vastly outnumbered, the Ukrainian troops have pledged to keep fighting. Officials in Ukraine continue to call for more weapons support and faster delivery as Russia intensifies its bombardment on the eastern Donbass region. Meanwhile, the U.S. is preparing massive new arms packages for Ukraine, according to sources who spoke to NBC, and Chinese imports of Russian coal have plummeted. Alright, guys, so I'll leave you guys this article so you guys can read that as well. Alright, also we have tunnel fire growing rapidly from high winds, evacuation orders in place. Some residents near Flagstaff have been ordered to evacuate as the wildfire has exploded to more than 6,000 acres. So please pray for the people of Flagstaff having to deal with that fire. Alright, also, Tucker Carlson has a testicle tanning video in Goop for Bros. Apparently, Tucker Carlson has been uh, trying to share this information about testicle tanning, and it is apparently very misleading health advice. So I'll just give you guys a link to that so you guys can check that out as well. Yeah. And finally, mask mandates. It says the Justice Department to appeal decision lifting mask mandate on planes. Masks now optional for employees, customers, following the White House advice. It says Biden administration will appeal ruling that lifted the COVID mask mandate. So the federal judge voids mask mandate for public transportation. So I've been hearing that Lyft and Uber have also lifted the mandate for drivers. I don't know if it's just an option now. You can have it or not have it, but that is happening as well. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless.